can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor. I made a dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage. It'll make the perfect armor. I know it.
I think I can handle that.
Ah, thank the forge. All right. We scouted out a herd near here. Here's the contract. It'll tell you everything you need to know. You take the machines down. My people will pick up the containers.
I'll give this a closer look later. Thanks.
Counting on you, Aloy.
Dun, dun, dun.
Of course, this is all.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
Crow does not give me anything good. I'll keep trying, maybe it does. Whoops. Terrible. Wait, these different? What are these?
Should use shock ammo. There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The Ottomans. They did everything they had to slow down the Pharaohs.
This is as far as you go! Get the rider! Hey, you! Mind lending me a hand? Turn your mark today!
Is he still alive?
Some luck we have. Hey, you! Flame! If it isn't the hero of the day. Sure, I'm glad you came by when you did.
Are you all Delvers?
We've been working No Man's Land for a while. I was hoping to get back to Barren Light by the time they opened the gates, you know? After that embassy of theirs. Seeing as how we almost got minced to pieces just now, I'm guessing things didn't go so well.
You could say that.
It's not like No Man's Land was safe to begin with. But I didn't think I'd have to worry about this enact the neutral territory. And now, they're riding machines.
If you were headed back to Barren Light, why did you stop here?
We ran across some ruins nearby. Thought we'd take a gander, find some good salvage. But the place is full of weird red crystals. Can't get through this stuff. So we ended up making camp here. First thing tomorrow, though,
Bless
we head
me.
straight to Barren Light. Should probably send a message to our crew down at Jagged Deep about all this, too.
Jagged Deep?
It's a dig site by this big lake down south. Old world scrap everywhere. Can't miss it. And that's my cue. Here. Thanks for helping us out. Maybe I'll get into more trouble and see you around.
Well, let's hope not.
Some scrap. Oh, medium health potion.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside. Okay, let's see what we can find around here. Strange, I might trade for something good.
Always something we have to take, a wall we have to take down.
A relic. How do I get to it?
Oh.
No more of those.
Where's that box?
This crate might be useful.
There's that one. A couple places we can go up. That one. Okay. See anything up here? Unless this is, oh, whoops. Oh, I think we're actually, we might not be high enough to get up the other way. We should be able to. Oh, let's just try and go around this way. I don't have to pull it.
Red crystals growing on the wall. I don't think there's anything I can do about them.
Yeah, we did a full circle.
Well, without a way to get through those red crystals, there's not much I can do. I better move on for now.
Okay. I see, I see. Oh, so we've seen these in a lot of spaces. Alright, we'll come back. Another one?
Getting somewhere.
Nothing.
A tall neck. If I override it, I can get data on the surrounding area.
That's new.
That sound. The tall neck must be close by. Overriding it should give me data on the surrounding area. Be careful not to let this stain my hands. Looks like a satellite dish. If I can climb it, I should be able to reach that tall neck easily enough.
Oh. Spy drifter. Scanning unit. Weapon container. Razor tail. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Wait, where? How far back am I? Oh, okay, no, that's not too bad.
An old world ruin. Wonder what's inside.
Wait, what was that? Beanstein? What are you? You got... Acid canister. In my eye. Ooh. I don't really notice the
An old world
damage
road.
reduction ability.
I wonder what's inside.
Oops. Nothing of value. Alright, how many do we have?
Damn it!
Oh, I'm fucked. What is this thing? I gotta keep pulling. I gotta make sure I pull it back all the way. The other one go. Whoa, one shot, one kill. Oh, damn. Didn't know. Do.
An old world ruin. Wonder what's inside.
Alright, round 3. Alright, you can come out. No, double attack. No. Hey, Kylian, how's it going? What? That's one shot now too? Shit. Unless I got hit before. Might have to just keep playing back. I like playing close though. But if I'm gonna get one tap, I think I just have to keep my distance until my health gets up.
What's inside?
Oh, it's pretty damn high. Ooh, baby. But these kind of games, like this kind of game though, is like the only way you're gonna get better is by like testing shit out. I could just play super safe and boring the whole game and then like not die as much, but I don't feel like you're gonna get any better. Based how difficult a game is on how often you die. This one doesn't look like I'd survive. Oh really? How do I base difficulty? It's such a hard thing to like calculate, because if I look at something like say like if you gave a character like 900,000 health and you only did 1 damage to them and they had super basic boring moves but they one-shot you no matter what, you're probably like the chances of you making one little mistake and dying while you're trying to hit them like 900,000 times, this is kind of a poor example, but to me would not be difficult. Cause like there's some games that just like add a fuck ton of health, and it just to me it just becomes like, is it really hard? It's more just like boring. I think with this one though, I guess it depends like on the difficulty, because I know like on lower levels like you can like 2-shot most of the enemies, especially at the beginning. I guess as long as you like dismantle one piece, they're gone. But there's like so many different things you can do. And this one, I would say like I could see a lot of people struggling a lot more with like a higher difficulty in this game. Because see, like, right now, I don't have to fight these guys. This is a larger group. So I could just go around and ignore them. But I like the combat a lot. And I probably need to upgrade my gear before approaching these, like, harder guys. Because I'm getting just one shot by everything. And then the other thing too is like sometimes a game can be really hard at, like that's one of the things that I found with like bumping up the difficulty in the game is one of the main reasons I started was I'd find a game would be very well balanced like early on, but then by the time I make it through like a quarter of ways through the game or even halfway through the games, I'm just like falling asleep at the wheel because it's so damn boring. Because they don't like scale difficulty, and I don't mean by just adding health, but there's no increase in like better mechanics in the game or enemies that do different things to damage you or try to kill you. So like I would even say like I'd argue the same thing in like this game. It's like early on, you get like a bow, you get a couple other, like you slowly get a couple pieces, but you're not fully outfitted to deal with every situation really well because you don't have the tools. So at the very beginning on like the ultra hard mode, I'm very limited in like some of the abilities that I can use to kill people. Right now I have a bunch, I'm just choosing not to use them just to save resources, but so you're going to struggle more because you don't have those tools. And so sometimes with those like extra health, extra enemies, it can be very hard to get over that first initial like few hours of gameplay. But the moment you get a few extra tools, now it's like, oh, then it kind of balances out. So I think that's one of the problems with sometimes hitting like a hard difficulty. I think what turns off a lot of people is I think a lot of people underestimate their abilities and get kind of lose confidence because of those like early moments of the game, and then they don't want to do it in further games. And then you look at some games allow you to adjust difficulty while you're playing, but then if you're like achievement based, then you're going to look at it as, oh shit, because I started off on easy and then I switched up to insane later on when I had more stuff, I'm not going to get the achievement for beating the game on insane because at one point I was on easy. This game does look like a... Yeah, see, I don't remember much of the story in the first one. I know it existed. For me, I remember it more near the end where everything gets revealed. More so. So you play most of the game kind of like going around. You know some of the stuff, but nothing too crazy. But it's really hard to do a good story game with open world. Because the pacing's completely off, because it's completely controlled by the player. Of like when you're gonna learn stuff. I hate that. It does that. I just don't dodge very well. Yeah, dodging's pretty crucial. However, like there's a lot of ways you can play the game. Like for example, like I'm going more hunter and using arrow, but you could go more warrior. You could go more trapper, so you kind of like kind of bait creatures into stuff, and then you can kind of shoot them from afar. There is more stealth gameplay. Even again helpers.